Those Damn Ross Kids is a podcast for adults, and the opinions expressed do not reflect the opinions of our employers or even ourselves. We'd like to hear from you. Give us a call at 419-528-TDRK to leave a voicemail, and we just may play it on the show. Do you know who I love?
Kali Kyoko?
The Geek Squad.
From Best Buy.
Yeah. No, they provide excellent and professional service. They remove any spyware, any malware, any adware, any crapware, any badware, any sadware,
and any
wareware.
And they add Andrewware.
And they add Andre. Exactly. It's big, and it's in The Princess Bride.
Andre where?
Andre and The Princess Bride.
Oh, see, Andre Ware was a football player. I didn't expect you to get that.
Oh, no.
Apparently, the New York Times didn't push that on you on your phone when something major happens.
It's very useful because I can go into a public place and say, "Oh, wow, the Giants won,"
and talk about things that people in society know.
Exactly.
That's why. It's people that are part of this world, things that they like to talk about.
Chris, this $500 piece of glass is the only crack in my bubble through which information can come and go. Jesus. It's the carrier pigeon.
Set phasers to normal.
Those Damn Ross Kids, a conversation between brothers. Featuring Chris and Cole Ross.
So many stories.
So many things.
We don't have enough time for it all. Hey, Chris, what episode of what program is this?
I know the program. I have no clue where we're at.
We're at 60.
Oh, this is, yeah.
Yeah, this is the big 6-0.
Last time we recorded, we were so close to 60.
Yeah.
And now we're at 60. So it's episode 60 of the comedy podcast.
Yeah, there we go.
Those Damn Ross Kids.
Your name is?
Chris.
And my name is?
Cole.
There we go.
Yeah.
And we're here to give you a good time in your ears. I'm trying out. I don't know what we're here for, what the mission statement is. It's very unclear.
I don't like that one. That sounds like I don't know, some sort of studded Q-tip slogan.
Q-tip. No, I've been doing some soul searching, regarding our mission statement recently.
You've been saying we're here to entertain your asses.
Yeah. Do you like that?
That's.
Yeah. I like to start out
aggressive.
in your face. Yeah, it's more aggressive than I would need to be.
Yeah.
And so the joke is, at no point am I ever that aggressive again throughout the rest of the show.
I guess so.
Yeah. No, but I've been informed on multiple occasions that the funniest parts of this show are when you just tear me down.
Mm-hmm.
You just burn me down like a house.
We're here to delight you like icing.
We're here to delight you like a $20 bill you found in your winter coat.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Forgot about that.
So did I until I found it. Bought myself a new sports ball.
Forgot about those guys until iTunes said, "Would you like to download? You haven't listened in a while."
I do hear that a lot. So. A little bit less navel gazing though, regarding how people listen to our show.
Navel gazing.
It's a thing. Look it up. Being really self-involved and be like, people don't email us.
Navel gazing.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Chris, do you have a story?
Yeah, I got lots of.
You got to get a lot of cards there. Is that a full deck? Give me the Joker, because that one's going to be the funny one.
The Obama. This is not political. I know it starts. It says the Obama. It's not political, so don't worry about that. This is in our wheelhouse. So you probably haven't held a bat in a while.
Yeah,
just hit it.
It's an easy joke.
Swing. The Obama administration on Friday, which I would assume that was this last Friday, which is actually, I don't know.
On this one, yeah, it is.
On a Friday, they did something.
On any given Friday. Sunday? No, Friday,
yes. Friday, yes. They broadened the definition of the crime of rape to include more forms of sexual assaults, such as rape of men and oral or anal sex. This is the first major revision to the definition in more than 80 years. The new definition will include any gender of the victim and attacker, and and also assaults in which a victim cannot give consent because the individual has been incapacitated by drugs or alcohol, is under the age of consent, or is mentally or physically incapable of consent. Physical resistance from the victim is not required to demonstrate lack of consent in the new definition. Yeah.
Okay.
The new definition is the penetration, no matter how slight, of the vagina or the anus.
What about the mouth?
With any body part or object, or oral penetration by a sex organ, which is an organ with flames painted on the side.
It goes faster.
Of any person without the consent of the victim.
So you're going to lead with rape? Episode 60,
No,
and you're leading with rape?
I'm clarifying.
Okay.
I mean, we all have known what it was.
Yeah, no. I think that
it's changed. It's different now.
they're updating the lexicon. I think that humankind has reached.
Before, what I did to you was awkward. Now it's rape.
Damn, is that ex post facto? Shit.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Yep.
There's a statute of limitations on that one.
Is it like Mario with the Tanuki suit? Is it a raccoon statue?
No, it's more like Yoshi's sock.
No. I think that we've progressively been reaching new levels of depravity, helped out by the internet, of course, and updating the definition every once in a while, because there are a lot of things that people, didn't envision, man could do to man and or a woman that needs to be fucking illegal.
No, I think that you said it wrong. There were things that people used to only imagine. And I think that maybe now that since we don't imagine it, it is.
That's funny. So do you think? So we imagine this being, and I feel so uncomfortable joking about rape. We imagine
it's not,
this. We imagine this being that there are so many people who weren't rapists before, but now they are because of the changing definition. But the other effect of this and the way that this changes is there were people who were rapists before, but now because of this definition change, they are not as bad as, some of the other more extreme rapists that have been brought into the fold. Or the folds, rather.
Any penetration, no matter how slight.
No matter how slight. And even that.
How slight.
So I mean, is that just to include just the tip?
I don't know.
No?
I don't know.
God, Wedding Crashers is a bad movie.
What was that?
Just the tip. That's a joke from the Wedding Crashers.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
Who knew?
Owen Wilson, you're better behind the camera than in front of it. Shame on you.
That was the name of my synth folk band.
Synth folk. You know how to press my buttons, Chris.
I know how to get you all excited because you're like, is that real?
Sign me up. Shame on you, Owen Wilson.
Sure, I'll give it a try, but just for a minute.
Oh, no. Chris, while we're uncomfortable, Microsoft has patented a GPS navigation algorithm that will help steer users away from ghettos, rough neighborhoods, and otherwise unsavory locations. It takes crime and weather reports into account to give the cell phone user the most comfortable and non-threatening route possible. Now, I didn't think that this would be any, weirder than when they bring in this next thing. Ominously, it also rewards preferential routes to businesses and advertisers, meaning your phone could steer you by businesses under the guise of keeping you safe. Honey, do you feel like McDonald's? We've passed the same one like 3 times.
They must be really safe.
GPS knows what's best.
Maybe it drove us by so we could scope it out.
Yeah, so I mean,
just check it out. Make sure
times 1 through 2 didn't really feel like it. Times 3, yeah, I could go for a nug.
I think it seems like it.
I could go for a nug plus BBQ.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
they have all the sauces in stock.
It's too many sauces.
Not out of any of the sauces.
So many sauces.
It's a lot of sauce.
What's the difference between the spicy barbecue and the buffalo?
What's the difference between the Chipotle barbecue and the ranch McMexican?
Have I shared with you my my conspiracy theory?
No.
that the majority of American culture is a conspiracy to get ranch dressing down people's throats?
I really like ranch.
Never been a fan, and I think that's why I don't fit in many regards. If I was more keen on ranch dressing, I would probably fit in better.
I think it's probably easier for you to believe that.
And car manufacturers, along with this GPS technology, they're working on new windshields that make black people invisible. So you don't have to see them in case your GPS does. Oh God, no! Chris, such is the white man's burden.
Oh God, what was that?
So unclean.
That sounded squishy.
Jesus.
Oh man,
we don't condone any of that.
No. Police say a man in Indiana accused of stealing a car threatened to hunt down and eat his arresting officers, their families, and police dogs. Police in Lafayette, 60 miles northwest of Indianapolis, used dogs to subdue the man during his arrest. Police say the man later told them that he would eat them, their family, and their dogs, like I had said. And he had a blood alcohol content of more than 3 times Indiana's legal limit.
Wait a minute, states have legal limits?
Yeah, the state sets the limit.
I didn't realize that. I thought that it was. I thought it was federal across the board.
The feds tried to strong arm the states, and I think that they did strong arm the states back in the day. They said if you want federal money for your roads, you have to conform to what we say is 0.08.
Yeah,
and there were like several holdouts that were still at like 1 or whatever the case may be. But
it was the same thing with
different places like that. They were like, you know what, we don't really where we're going. We don't need roads. It's like we're really fucked up. So
yeah, because it's Montana, big sky country they call it. No, they did that with drinking ages too.
Oh, really?
And then they forced everybody to have seatbelts on. Like, just fuckers. Ralph Nader can burn in hell. I'm going to eat your dog.
Yeah, I'm going to end your family and you.
I'm going to. I have to. You have to admire somebody who does not pump the brakes with their threats, because that's probably, I think, the most intimate desecration you could possibly commit, the most intimate act of violence, because nothing else involves, like, I'm going to make you a part of me.
I'm going to eat you covered in drawn butter with lit candles.
I'm going to throw you into a pot, Chris, but unlike a lobster, the high-pitched sound will be you screaming. It's not going to be the steam escaping. What is drawn butter? I'm not sure.
I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, is it made out of crayon? You beat me to it.
Yep.
God damn it. No, I love the idea of threatening cannibalism because implied in that is I'm going to take the thing that makes up your physical manifestation in this world and I'm going to incorporate it into myself. My cells, the skin cells that are going to be recreating themselves tomorrow, they're going to be little pieces of you and your dog and your kids. I like that. It's sexy.
It's like a Celine Dion song. Only, your heart will go on.
In my heart. Pumping through my heart and my blood.
For the next few hours until I have diarrhea.
Yeah, human does kind of just run through you. Almost as quickly as it runs away from you.
Most cops are of Greek descent.
Mr. Doppelkopopus?
Yes.
Yeah.
With feta.
Oh my gosh! While we're talking about drunk people, a 36-year-old Denver woman walked into a museum dedicated to the work of abstract artist Clifford Still. She approached a 13-foot by 10-foot painting worth more than $30 million and proceeded to pull her pants down and rub her butt on the canvas oil painting. She then proceeded to urinate, although none of the urine hit the painting. She just kind of urinated on the floor. This inexplicable act caused $10,000 worth of damage to the one-of-a-kind, nearly priceless painting. I say priceless, although earlier I said $30 million, so that's a contradiction. The woman, of course, was inebriated at the time. There are plenty of ways that you can criticize somebody. You can go onto an internet forum. You can write a letter to their next of kin. You can do any kind of thing, but not everybody goes full Tom Green. My bum is on the painting. The painting. My bum is on the painting. See?
Did it say what the painting was of?
Oh, it's really cool. It's like a big red and white abstract field kind of thing. It's neat. Yeah, but no, art. I bring this up because like art theft is a really interesting topic to me. Like that's what's that? What's with that dismissive look?
It's just you and the heist. Yeah, I think you fancy yourself cunning.
Okay, yeah, no, but it's like, did you know that like Edvard Munch, his painting The Scream?
Like you're a dumb gerbil, not a badger. Or a Wolverine.
Stop it, Chris. You're hurting my feelings. No.
You talk like one too.
No, The Scream. It's been stolen on like 6 occasions by like people who are like, yeah, it was done by Edvard Munch. He's from Norway. It's like a big point of like national pride. So like anytime like the political party changes, like somebody goes and steals the Scream to make a point about like, Norway's national pride. It's just a fascinating topic, and like, war looting. Look it up. Look up art theft, because like there are lots of reasons that people do it.
What would we do as Americans? Would we just pirate the Scream scene from Home Alone?
Oh, God.
Posting that to YouTube without copyright. Motherfucker. That's America, bitch.
It's Spike's girlfriend.
Woof.
Chris told me a story.
One quick way to feel better about your life.
Mine in particular?
No.
Oh.
Delete your Facebook account.
Oh, yeah.
Or, at the very least, spend less time on it. A new study suggests that the more you use Facebook, the more likely you are to believe that your friends are happier and lead better lives than you. Also contributing, the number of Facebook friends you don't actually know. The more of them clogging up your news feed, the more likely you are to think that others are happier than you. The author of the study thinks this is all due to correspondence bias, in which we assume others are happy based on the happy pictures and happy status updates they post, without taking into consideration that it all may be for show. Really? I just assume it's for show.
Why else would they do it? There's no other reason than to show it to other people.
Those who spend more time socializing with friends in real life, like you and I are now, right? Minus the friends part. We're less likely to think others lead happy lives, including that real-life get-togethers can be a good reality check.
We've done this story before. I don't mean to swing from your nuts on this one, but we've done this. That's not like a new thing.
We've talked about it, but
we've done a story. Like there's been studies, like just that, like
But the fact that people, this is the only thing I wanted to talk about in this story. I mean, I recognize we've kind of covered it, but do you think people don't consider that that's all for show?
I don't know.
That was the interesting part of the story for me. Was really. That
you would take this as prima facie evidence of like somebody's fulfillment in life.
It's just that anything in the internet, anything on
including this show,
exactly, is real.
Yeah. Oh God. See, that's the thing. Somebody made an awesome tweet a couple of days ago. I don't know, weeks, depending on when you're listening to it.
To get high, get really high at the end.
What do you mean?
The toot.
So somebody wrote something on Twitter. That's
sorry.
Okay. No, they made an awesome. I think I retweeted it. Maybe I favored it. I'm so sorry if it's somebody who listens and I didn't attribute it to you. But they said if somebody's, you can tell how fat somebody is and how many unwanted children they have by how often they talk about how blessed they are on Facebook.
Oh. Yeah, I am blessed.
I am so blessed right now.
Oh my God.
Yeah, stop that.
Holy cow. I wear a baptism hat full of holy water. I'm so blessed.
It's a beer helmet.
It's a beer helmet with holy water. It's like constantly miss me. I'm so blessed.
No, but stop it. Like, Facebook is for talking about how drunk you are and what you intend to do that day.
Oh my God. I'm so hammered. I'm going dancing.
I'm gonna go dancing
on a school bus.
Like the beginning of Jesus Christ Superstar. I don't know if I'm talking about Jesus Christ Superstar or the Mr. Show parody of Jesus Christ Superstar. It might be both.
It's so weird that I'm so horny 3 minutes from checking into 7-Eleven. Does that seem odd?
Yeah, because you pretty much are creating a timeline. Like,
No, I'm sitting here. That was just for show.
I wasn't talking about you specifically, although you are rock hard.
Oh, yeah.
I wanted to talk to you about that.
And hungry.
No, but we talked about it. I mean, recently our biggest tip was I want to be the guy who likes it when girls go from in a relationship to single. But there's lots of chicanery that you can get into. Not Sean Connery, chicanery that you can get into. It's a word. Look it up.
Chauvinism.
Chris, we're about halfway through. Do you want to take a quiz?
Who made it?
I did.
Okay. What else you got?
I have a story about
the quiz I'm going to take. Yeah, sorry.
Sorry. Yeah. You're trapped. You're trapped.
You made it.
No. At one point in our conversations, you referred to my quizzes as being about as funny as crib death. But
wish they were silent.
Oh no. Let me take a sip here. This is going to be a long one. This is going to take us through the end of the show. No, it's not going to be a spot the fake, but it's going to be a real or fake, not sets of threes. I'm going to say something. You just have to tell me, is this an actual thing?
Do I have to blurt it out, or can I think about it?
You could think about it if you want. You know, it's pretty easy. But Chris, earlier this month, the month of January 2020, the Consumer Electronics Show took place in Las Vegas, Nevada. The show is notorious for its large TVs and Bluetooth everything. What follows is a list of 10 devices. I want you to tell me which ones are real and which ones are fake. Okay?
I'm ready.
Okay, first one.
It seems like it's more up your alley, but you made it.
Well, no, but I made it, so it's for you to decide like which of these is actually real.
Okay.
Okay, I think that's more interesting because I could probably look it up because I probably followed the coverage because I'm a masochist. Chris, the iBelt. It is a Bluetooth-enabled belt that will tweet your waist circumference every morning as a means of keeping you accountable for weight loss goals.
Real.
I'm sorry, that's fake.
Really?
That's fake.
Huh.
It sounds like a good idea, right? We should patent that.
Did you make that up?
Uh-huh.
Oh, you lost it now.
Have fun with that. That's one of the many gifts that we give to you. 45 minutes per week of free entertainment and billion-dollar ideas. Chris, the Sphero Ball. A ball that appears to move on its own, but is actually controlled via Bluetooth from an Apple or Android device. Retails for $129.
Real.
That is real. Simple enough. Just a little toy. Like one of those raccoon tail balls that you put into a potato chip bag. Chris, the Atari Arcade. A mount for your iPad that has an arcade-style joystick and buttons. $59 American.
Real.
That is real. To help you play those pesky games on your iPad that have the virtual control sticks. Hate those things.
Mm-hmm.
The Magic Umbrella. A deck umbrella with a speaker and a projector in it that will play mesmerizing light shows along to songs that are played from whatever Apple or Android device is plugged into it. $180.
Fake.
That is fake. What gave that one away?
Your the story that you clearly wrote.
God. Chris.
The only person who would buy based on that story is like, I don't know, Willy Wonka.
Okay, let's get back to this. The Smart Baby Scale. A scale for weighing infants that reports its measurements to their smartphone for sharing with family and doctors. $179 American.
Real.
That is real.
Okay.
Okay.
People love their babies. I got to know how big they are.
Got to toot that baby's weight.
I don't even... Why would you do that? I mean, why isn't there like a rubber pad to know how bouncy your baby boy is?
Chris, every baby boy is incredibly bouncy.
Just sit your pad or your pot on the floor and bounce your baby boy off of it.
It's built in. It's first party supported.
It is. It's multi-smash. Multi-baby head smash.
Well, their head is softer than your device.
Not as bouncy as I thought.
Okay, so you are... Oh, you are 1 for 3? Something like that. I don't know. 1 for 4. I can't keep track. I should have...
The successes go first. You know that, right?
No, I'm trying to recharacterize. I'm doing some Fox News tricks here.
Okay, yeah.
Smart balls. Special golf balls for bad golfers contain active RFID tracking components that can be sought with special software for your iPhone or Windows Phone 7 phone. $40 per box.
Seems like a good idea, but I think you made it up.
Why?
Because you're a bad golfer.
I was thinking in my heart of hearts, in the dark corners of my very being, what I would want.
Is it real? No.
I made that up.
I was going to say. I thought so. And what gave it away is active RFID.
Why?
Because why would you put RFID if there wasn't...
What if somebody doesn't know how RFID works?
I don't know. It just didn't.
I bought a special wallet to conceal my credit cards from RFID scanners.
Did you really?
No.
Nah.
That's what people who don't know
Grandpa
anything
has
know.
one.
I know. Exactly.
He got it for signing up for Goldline.
Oh no. Chris, the iShower. A waterproof Bluetooth speaker system for mounting on the wall of your shower. $99.99 American.
Real.
That is real.
I'd buy that.
Listen to podcasts in the shower.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's good.
Yep.
$99.99. It's not bad.
Need a bigger hot water heater.
Chris,
wouldn't you eye that?
The tumbler tie. A tie that will automatically take pictures of whatever meal you eat and post pictures to Tumblr, Twitter, and Facebook. $99.95 American.
Not real.
Why not? I'm trying to get better, Chris.
It's not real.
It's not a thing.
Tumbler tie.
If you're wearing a tie to a meal, it's a fancy meal that you want to save and show to everybody. Chris, this is my lobster. This is my human and drawn butter. This is my police dog.
This is not. That is not real.
It's not real. Okay. All right. Fine. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Chris, the blast chiller. A special compartment on new refrigerators made by LG that uses swirling air to chill beverages in 5 minutes. A huge improvement over the usual 40-minute time.
That better be fucking real.
Oh, that is so real. It's like a drawer. It's like you have a crisper drawer for your veggies, you have a deli drawer for your meats and your cheeses, and you have a special drawer for your beverages where you can just pop it in there.
You know what I call that drawer? The body drawer.
Gotta get that one on wraps quick.
What you gonna do?
I don't know. Chris, you're doing incredibly well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Chris, the BMW Cloud Car. Luxury models of new BMW cars will have 4G LTE connectivity and external cameras so that you can monitor your car at all times on your Android or Palm mobile devices. The price obviously varies by the car.
Okay, I think that's real, but I think you might have made up the name.
The Cloud Car?
Yes.
Okay.
But
it's
I think the technology's real.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. No, it's not real. I made that up in my mind.
I think you need to look at the Ford website.
Really?
Yeah, because I think that Ford's doing that.
Oh, that's awesome.
I think so.
So you got me on a technicality. It's a good idea, and they should do it. But I think about every time I see a BMW, I want to key it. And if there's any car that is the exclusive provenance of fucking douchebags who would get their shit keyed, it's the BMW, so they would do it. So
and the Volvo.
I'm going to wreck that vulva, Chris.
I'm going to wreck that vulva.
Why can't that be the title?
I don't know.
So you were, let's say 1.5. 1.5 to 8.5.
No, the wins go first.
You were 8.5 to 1.5. I'm doing Fox News tricks, Chris.
Oh, God.
Tell me a story.
I think you calculate the unemployment rate. Do you have a science zone?
I do.
You do?
I do.
All right.
Do you want to go there? Because I can take
not
us.
Yet.
Oh, okay.
Kaylee Ryder, a 7-year-old little girl, she wears a scarf on her head because she is bald from battling cancer for the second time. It should also be noted that the first time she had cancer, she also lost her hair. The young girl's story has started an online campaign for the toy company Mattel to produce a cancer Barbie.
Okay.
It lets kids know that it's okay to be bald and that you're beautiful even though you don't have any hair.
Okay.
And you're going to die. I think it's a wonderful idea, Kaylee's mom said.
Uh-huh.
So you're down with this?
So does it come with any papers? Like, like we're getting her arrangements in order?
Does it
matter?
Come with an insurance policy?
Oh, no. You can't insure a cancer kid.
Does it?
That's high risk. You're done.
Does it come with some ideas on how to spend that college savings?
Oh no. No, I'm down with it. I mean,
does it come with like some timeshares for daddy to live in when he leaves mommy?
It comes with a bleak outlook. It's a bleak outlook built in, and it has a little voice box in it, a little voice chip that says, like, I'm gonna make it, and Jesus loves me. Just incredibly positive despite, and it gets thinner.
Does that
it gets thinner over time?
Does that come with a wristband for when daddy wipes his brow?
No, I'm down with it. For all the joking we just did for about 2 minutes about kid cancer. No, I think it's a big.
When you put it like that,
when I say it out loud, kid cancer.
Yeah,
Chris?
No. When I say a story and then put some spacing in, and then give it some distance, and then say things that you see. This is like saying like the Louis C.K. the N-word.
Okay,
all right. I'm making. If you want, this is not making fun of kid cancer. What we do, no, because we space it out. So if you want to connect what I say now with the subject that I started the conversation about earlier,
it's a juxtaposition piece.
That's on you.
It's a juxtaposition piece, Chris.
It's on you.
No.
If you want to connect those dots, you're a sick fuck. I'm just talking.
Chris, the human mind is custom designed to fill in details where no information is present, and those connections are going to be drawn. No, but I think this is good. Why don't you think this is good?
I have no. What were we talking about?
We're talking about kid cancer Barbies.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, no, I think it's a large enough demographic. From a capitalist standpoint, it's awesome because it looks amazing for the Mattel Corporation to be like, hey, we're going to sell these, and like, hey, for every $1 for everyone that's bought is going to go to it's going to go to cancer research. That's cool. Then all they have to do is just ship out the defective Barbie heads. They don't have any hair put into them anyway because those Malaysian kids don't do shit for work. I think it's good, and the toys that a kid has, it's amazing for their, it's a big part of their body development issues and things like that. It's like, ooh, I have this toy that's just like me. That's why little white girls don't want little black Barbies unless they want to reenact The Help. Oppression is just so uplifting.
Can we get away from this? We can take us someplace.
Why do you want to get away from harsh truths, Chris?
Because I don't like you being put on the spot.
Are my values too real?
We got to the point where like I needed to use my own opinion, and I'm not comfortable with that. So I think it's time to go on with this.
Do you want to go somewhere else?
Yes.
Do you want to go?
And I figured I'd lay one up on the tee for you. Thank you.
Okay, we're there, Chris. We're there. It's comfortable here. I'll take you someplace you're even more comfortable, Chris. The bathroom. It's one of your favorite places. It's your power center. It's the nexus from which all positive spirits flow.
It's the brain.
Chris, this is a warning. This is a precaution. This is hopefully a cautionary tale. In an interview with the Daily Mail, a British doctor warns readers to always, always, always close the lid of your toilet before flushing. Although it's tempting to watch your creation swirl down the tubes, doing so causes thousands of fecal coliform bacteria to aerosolize and land on potentially sensitive surfaces, such as toothbrushes, your tattooing needles, Dildren, any of that.
Toothbrush.
Bluetooth brush. And this shit spray can stay in the air, Chris, above your toilet for as long as 90 minutes. Shit spray, Chris.
UID did this.
Did they?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, 305.
God damn it.
The Mythbusters did it too.
They did do it, and they proved that like it doesn't make any difference where you keep your toothbrush. They kept it in their office, and there's shit everywhere.
No, which is what we've already talked. We determined this. We don't have to be scientists.
No,
we don't need code. There's urine and shit everywhere.
No, Chris. We specifically, our purview has been urine. There is urine on literally every. I just rubbed my finger on your table. And
I wouldn't do that.
Well, I did it. I rubbed my finger on your table and I licked it. And it tasted awful. It tasted so gross.
This is my do everything table.
It's the multi-purpose table.
It is.
It's like at high school where you had the multi-purpose room where you played
This
map
is where
ball.
I write and pretend to play foosball.
Oh, no. Did you make that up as a euphemism?
No.
No?
No.
Do you even understand the euphemism aspect of that?
No, I don't think so. Do I make a weird face when I do it?
I think we should put that one out of its misery. Okay, so yeah, we don't even have to go there, but a scientist came out and said it. There's shit everywhere. Don't watch it. Do you watch, Chris? Do you watch when you flush?
Do I watch? Do I like to watch?
Yeah. Do you watch your poop go down the toilet?
Sometimes, when there's,
when
there's some fear that it might not make it.
You're holding your betting tickets in your hand. Go, man, go!
Yeah, it's like holding your breath for a home run.
I watch. I do. It's bad. It's a bad habit. It really is. It's morbid curiosity. This is making spiral motions with his face and nose and eyes.
Yeah, we're in the science zone.
Okay,
right?
let's go to this next one.
Still here. This has underlined blue words in it, so I assume that there's some scientific terms here. Claire Osborne, a 37-year-old mother of 6, yes, that's 6 children, was driving when she felt a tickle in her throat, then suddenly expectorated, coughed. A heart-shaped lump of liver-colored tissue. Osborne reports that she was then taken to the hospital for tests. The attending physicians told her that she'd needed a regimen of chemotherapy and surgery to treat her metastatic. You know this?
No, I just know that word.
Metastatic adenocarcinoma, an aggressive form of cancer. They also sized up her odds of survival at just 50-50. However, when doctors ran a follow-up test to measure how much cancer remained in her body, they couldn't find any. Doctors suspect the tumor grew on a stalk at the back of her mouth, which is very difficult to detect. Somehow, she dislodged this, and the stalk snapped, and she coughed up the tumor.
That is something straight out of Lovecraft.
I don't know who Lovecraft is.
H.P. Lovecraft. He's a horror author.
Oh, really?
The architect behind the Cthulhu mythos.
I don't know what that is.
You know what that is.
No, it's the thing you took a picture of on your head.
Yeah, like my Cthulhu doll back in high school. That picture exists. No, it's just like things growing in and around you, and you just cough it up. She performed her own surgery. Did they charge her for it?
No.
Because like Ticketmaster, they charge you if you print your own ticket.
Oh, just think about it.
I'm been thinking about it right now.
Think about it.
It's pretty gross.
Think about that.
I mean, it's kind of like, do you know what a teratoma is?
No, but the word tincture keeps coming to mind.
Tincture, like laudanum?
Like a tincture.
Yeah, like a why is that coming to mind?
I don't know. Because of the stirs?
Well, yeah, like laudanum. What is laudanum? Is it's alcohol and opium all mixed up together? Yeah.
Huh.
Uh-huh. Yeah, the writers used to. It was all the rage.
Like scissorp.
Scissor. I'm just picturing like Edgar Allan Poe cranked out on scissor. Quoth the Raven. Oh, get dumb.
God.
That Raven's so hyphy, Chris. That's so hyphy, Raven.
What is hyphy?
Hyphy, it is the hip-hop scene in the Bay Area, which often involves wearing jester hats, doing ecstasy, and ghost riding the whip.
Well, fucking that bitch Laura Linney.
I don't get it.
I don't know. Wasn't there...
Who's Laura Linney?
Annabelle Lee. Never mind.
Did you go to high school, Laura Linney?
No. That was the wife on the Truman Show.
The actress or the name
the
of the
actress?
Okay.
Laura Linney.
Yeah.
She always looks like she's just got done skiing.
That was a good movie. I like that movie.
Which one?
The Truman Show.
Oh, okay.
Looks like you don't believe me.
I don't. A 62-year-old woman was arrested after she hit a 65-year-old man on the head with a hammer. The victim told police he was watching Judge Judy on television while sitting on his recliner when his female roommate got upset with Judge Judy. The woman told police she was upset because Judge Judy was on television. She became mad and then hit the victim on the head with a hammer. The woman also then began talking about a neighbor and what the neighbor was wearing.
Okay.
That's it.
So that's it?
Yeah. That's all.
That slutty neighbor walking around with her cleavage hanging out.
Is that Judge Judy? Where's Joe Brown?
No. I mean, more details came to light, man. More details came to light. Because she was a former district judge herself for small claims in her municipality, and she was auditioning for a judge show, but she was unsuccessful, and so she spiraled into degeneracy and hammer violence.
She could not put herself in the panty liner of the Judy.
She could have been a bailiff. She had a golden opportunity, but she snubbed it. She said, "I want it all, or I want nothing," and she took nothing. And she loved it. She owns it.
Wrapped him in a coat and hit him with a hammer.
That's the great outdoors, in case you don't know.
No, it's a Christmas excursion.
Oh, damn it. I lose.
This has been Those Damn Roskits.
So, Chris, our listeners who, I'm talking directly to you, but I'm also talking directly to people who are listening to this later on the internet, if they would want to do something, they
don't want to do anything.
I mean, they want to listen to more of us. And what have I said? If you don't do these things, there won't be any more. Huh?
You'd be lying?
I would. We keep on doing it. If you want to do us a super favor, you can go to Duckfeed.tv/Those Damn Roskits and check out more information about us. That is the portal to everything us. You can like us on Facebook. You can suggest stories. We want you to keep your eyes out to the world of weird news and social issues that you would like us to comment on. You can call us, like we mentioned at the beginning of the show. You can call us at 419-528-TDRK. Can't tell you the numbers. It's not toll free, but hey, the podcast is. You can also email us at thosedamnrosskids@duckfeed.tv, or if you want to make it easy, you can go to duckfeed.tv/contact. And most of all, you can go to iTunes and you can click the little ratings star there. It's been a minute since we had a rating, been a minute since we had a review. If you've hopped on recently, You can go there and do that to us. It is a tremendous help. Can't tell you enough. I would like to give a special thanks to Mr. Tyler Crumrine, who is somebody who gave a shout out to a couple of shows on the network on his podcast, Ninjas versus Podcast. It's a very funny show. He's a gentleman based out of Pennsylvania. There's a large block of podcasters in the Midwest states. So check him out and check out the other shows on the Duckfeed network. Is there anything that I missed there, Chris?
I think you added a lot more than I would have.
Okay. Tell a friend.
Oh, do that.
We love you with all our hearts.
Drop a backlog.
Good night.